All right, I got 2 field agent gigs at one store, which is BJ's. Most of the gigs are going to be at BJ's and Sam's Club. It really makes it worth it if there's more than one at the same location, so you don't waste as much gas and time. So I'm going to screen record it, tell you how much I make, and you can decide if this side hustle is worth it or just a waste of time. So here we go. The first thing it wanted was to know if there was any candy products by the registers, but there wasn't, so I just said no. And then now we're going to have to do the hard part, which is take a picture of the whole aisle of candy and chocolate products. So it starts with the candy products. At these big box stores, they want you to take a picture of the pallets. So line the pallet up into the middle of your picture and try not to get too much of the pallets around it, but just get a tiny overlap. And once you get good at this, you could kind of take these pictures while you're walking. I do kind of like a sidestep so I could get through the aisle quick. And tip is try not to look like you're taking pictures. Try to make it just look like you're on your phone, like looking at stuff in the aisle. So now the next one, it wanted to ask for chocolate products. So this was a full aisle of chocolate products, and I think some of the other side too. So I fast forwarded it for you so because it's kind of boring, but what I'm doing is taking pictures of every single pallet of chocolate. It may seem like a lot, but once you get good at this, it really is not that hard. You can get in and get out. Next is going to ask for displays. Doing this side hustle, you're going to have to pay attention to the displays because that's basically what they're looking for. They pay a lot of money to have these displays a certain way, so you are going there to make sure that the store set up the displays that they wanted. So now I am doing the chocolate products, and then I need to do the candy products. There was only 2 end caps that had these products on it, so it was really easy. And then at the end of these gigs, it's just going to ask you for a freestanding display. So just a display you didn't already take a picture of that wasn't a requested product. So I'm done with this gig. So I always search multiple times while I'm in the store to see if there's any other gigs in the same store, because a lot of times I've done gigs at BJ's and then had like 5 other gigs there, keep dropping down. So now I'm on to the next one. It's asking about glue and tape products. It sounds super weird, but it's a really easy gig, especially at this store because they only have like 1 or 2 shelves of what they were asking for. So they have like a little hardware section inside of the BJ store. So I am skipping through the questions. If they didn't have the product, you could say no, but I found a product in the office supplies. They have like Scotch tape or whatnot, so I took the picture of that one shelf of Scotch tape. So here it is. It was a little bit confusing to see if it was office supplies or arts and crafts supplies, but you don't have to worry about it too much. They'll approve you anyway, so just your best guess and try to do the best you can. So there we go. We had some tape and we had some, I think, like Elmer's glue or whatever. But overall, both of these gigs were super easy. I was in and out of the store in less than 15 minutes. I made $6, maybe $7. So if you have a lot of these in your area and you can do 10 or 20 of these a day, you can make a decent amount of money, especially if you throw in a little bit of Uber Eats and DoorDash while you're on the way to these places. So that wraps it up. I'm going to go back to the car and give you guys a recap, and you can decide if you want to do this as a side hustle. All right, so it was super easy. The candy one was easy at this store, and then the glue and tape one, it's a weird one, but there was not that many glue products here. The same gig took a really long time at Home Depot or Lowe's, but at BJ's or Sam's Club, it was super quick. So made $6 in about 10 minutes. Not bad.